Alright guys, eFootball 2024 update. Let's talk about it. What is new quickly, and then we talk about what I think about the gameplay. Now that I played for more than a couple of days, I didn't want to jump on the hype and, let it cloud my judgment in a way. So the first thing we're gonna quickly look at is on the update here. One of the two important things, I try to focus more on the gameplay. Improve play control liberty for chance creation. Now, associate improved response for split-second decisions, right? As you can see here, a player like Messi, take these type of controls. Cool, I'm cool with that. But for some reason, like almost any player can do that at the moment. Like the speed of the game, first initial thought, as soon as I played it, I did some skills with Ronaldinho. The first thing you feel kind of gives you the same feeling as PES 21, but then doesn't feel that much different. I feel like the gameplay is being faster. It gives you the illusion it's more responsive, but then it feels responsive. You know what I mean? Like, comment down below what you think as well. So these are some of the new features that is in the game, like trapping the ball, for instance. Each of these videos has clips and shows what is really new. And a lot of stuff on paper does look good. I think the weather, the snow, everything is just for offline. Here, for example, in terms of defense, regarding defense, particularly common feedback was that players unable to block the ball even though the matchup command is performing in a position. At the moment, I don't even think matchup works. I mean, ideally you use matchup when you try to block a shot or a pass in a way. That's the two main things. Like if somebody dribbles or sprint at you, you don't want to just hold matchup in a way. You gotta wait for the animation transition and so on. Again, goalkeepers. Right now, I feel like everything kind of goes in. Ball control and global awareness. I'm not feeling a big change. I feel like eFootball 23 a couple of weeks ago lacked response. eFootball 24 is faster. It feels like it's more responsive. But again, I don't know how to put it. It does feel responsive, but it's so fast. Like if the game is slowed down a little bit, you will see all the problem. It's like the game is so fast that it almost skips animation transition. It skips frames in a way. It seems like user interface. It seems like at the moment it's like, and I'm quoting one of my dear friend, which I highly value his opinion. Everything is laser pointed. Everything overwrites weight transfer, inertia, etc. It gives a total freedom in the most arcade way possible, which a lot of people will find is satisfyingly smooth to play. So at least user experience is better in that direction for most. For most, yes. I mean, for me, my opinion is the same. This is the closest game to PES, and I need my PES. Whether I'm happy or not, I try to adapt to certain things, and I'm addicted to it. Rest of the stuff is just some new stuff that has been added. Now we have boosters. You know, we have new epics with the boosters, basically. You have a new edition for Messi, which is kind of a DLC. You buy it. We compared it to other Messi. I think, in my opinion, the premium Argentina Messi is the best card in the game. Is this one good? Of course it's good, especially with the boost. Now, again, I'm gonna talk about this whole booster in a separate video, but basically the new epics have a booster technique right now, and there are three different ones: free kick taken, technique, agility. Each of these particular boosters will give four different abilities to players. As you can see here, if it's a technique booster, we'll give 2+ on ball control, dribbling, type position. Plus you get 2+ on the manager bonus. So every ability has 4+. And it's ideal. Like if you want a player to have a key ability 90, if he's got the booster, may as well make it 86 because he gets 4+ will be 90. You got to calculate everything. Features and changes and stuff like that, it's all here. One of the other important things, again, if you guys want, I can link you guys up on YouTube for these updates. One of the other thing is a lot of things has been changed. Again, it's like with every update, there is so much thing that sounds nice on paper, but when you play it, you're like, is it implemented right? For instance, implemented adjustments so that players with Fox in the box playing style will no longer attempt to receive the ball with their back against opposition. So that is kind of important. That kind of changes the way how Fox in the box players do. Now only target man do that. You know, a lot of time when you give the pass to Fox in the box player, their back is at the ball. Fox in the box, you know, they kind of, most people don't like really Fox in the box players. The best Fox in the box is Romario because he's exceptionally the fastest and the shortest is more nimble. Usually Fox in the box players are big, clunky guy. And also another thing, frequency that players with the goal poacher playing style will attempt to make runs behind the defense when team playing style is set to position game. In my opinion, if somebody truly want to play a position game, most people who truly want to play a position game, they don't even like goal poachers. Because the idea of position game, not to have your players make and run. You're on the ball, you want player come to the ball. You want the ball. You want more chance creation for passing. So for me, yeah, I mean, this could make position a little bit more effective since we do have trigger runs and players not making runs. Kind of made position game a little bit dead. But these are kind of a two major things in a way. Rest of it, it's really cosmetics. As you can see here on my Twitter timeline, you can now get lone players. Some of the playing style has been changed. You know, offensive goalkeeper was named attacking goalkeepers now. That was one of my initial thoughts. It's like, so every player can almost do Ankara Messi, you know, with this whole new dribbling system. And I have to say, at the moment, the dribbling feels nice. The dribbling feels nice. But also, every single great detail in the game, it's getting overshadowed by the fast, laser accurate, quick passing. Almost like in some games, any average standard card can perform like Nesta under AI. So if a player under AI, if you have a bank average shitty card with 10,000 GP, if you performs good under AI, you're just gonna get the cursor, and if you're good, you can make that work. So you get games like that a lot, very very often. This was one of the stuff with the boosters. It says here, the new feature. Basically, boosters serve enhanced player status of a player. Let me make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Boosters severe to enhance the player status of a player and are activated once activation conditions are met. Each booster targets different player status and so on. As I said, we'll talk about this booster in a separate video and I'll explain it because I don't want to make this video very long. This is basically about really my opinion, and these are many other things like, you know, managers are now different. That's another video we're going to talk about it since team playing style has been removed in a way. These are some of the epic legends with the booster skill are coming out. Nesta, Roberto Carlos, Oliver Kahn, Totti, Shevchenko, and Schneider. They have ridiculous status, dude. Like Roberto Carlos with 101 speed and acceleration. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Obviously, the first thing when you go to the controller setting, if you notice, there is this new function has been added into it, which is sharp touch type. If you want to do the sharp touch, you would like to press it twice or you have to press it one. Depends. Also, it kind of matters whether you use sprint with R1 or R2 in a way. So this is one of the main things that has been added. And again, you can also go here and check out general information. I don't think there's anything major, just some kind of little changes. Foil card has been removed. In terms of match pads at the moment, it's on sale, which is. But one of the things like user interface, a little bit slightly is better, I have to say. If we overall rating right here, like for instance, when you click on a card, I like this. It's very smooth. It's very unique. And this is one of the examples of the booster. If I press R1, you can see the booster activated. It gives Messi 2+ on type position. Now, each booster have a activation condition. Currently, these legends with these new boosters, they have their condition active all the time. Maybe in the future, the booster will only be active when you're on a lead or when you need a goal or second half or whatever. We'll talk about it in a separate video. But I like this user interface. And one of the things that I really do like also is that we have player details in terms of appearances, goals, and assists. I think most of us kind of wanted that in a way. And also in terms of here, if you want to change your club crest or whatever your kits, you can simply do it here now. I like the function that you could easily just click on the player, press square, triangle, boom, player condition. You can train the player here, skill trainer, legacy transfer, etc. I like this new function. I mean, it's not a big deal. These are things we kind of had on my club, and now we kind of get it back. But it makes the user interface a little bit better. But the main thing is like it's smooth, it's clean, it's tidy. I kind of do like it. And I know there are more important stuff, my friends. Trust me, I know. Master League, more good, engaging content. But at the moment, this game is simply a card collecting status boost based kind of a mobile game. And you can have a ridiculously good looking team like this, or you can have a bang average free team. If you're good, you can still dominate. That is the thing. For me, I'm not a meta player. There's a difference between playing the game and spamming exploits. So because I'm old school gamer, I'm not a meta player in a way. I like details in the game, and the lack of tactical elements and certain features in the game, no manual pass, no trigger run, I find it a little bit difficult. And if I want to play the game to his strength, I kind of get bored of it in a way. Like for instance, if I take an easy way to play in a way, just 4-2-1-3 defensive fullback, three narrow strikers, punt the ball to the final third, cut back tap and double touch, bang bang every game every day. Not for me in a way. And I tried it, dude. I tried it in a couple of teams. I didn't lose a game in 50 games, so it's not really about that. But to wrap this up, dudes, the game does feel more responsive. Dribbling, I like it right now. But then I feel like this whole, uh, the, like I don't see the point of these unique abilities and skills and all these details when people can just go zip 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 one touch pass. It's ridiculous. Like to a point, it makes you think, oh well, if you can't beat them, join them. If you know, if you know what I mean. I wish they would just remove pass support. Really, like in a way, obviously, if you guys loaded up the game, for those of you guys, if you're new to the game, you have questions, they will have a separate video going through certain things. But like, look at these booster status for example, dude. These status are ridiculous in a way. Look at Nesta, 100 defensive awareness tackle and 80-81 speed. And trust me, even a player like Nesta, if he suddenly acts like 70 rated, if I have to constantly manually reposition him as if he's 70 rated player, and in most matches it does happen. I'm just saying, do legends help? Of course it does help. But there are just too much human emotions involved in the game, like based on you score and you concede. But that's a completely different subject. But again, for the final time, there are two main things in a way. Yeah, I think the first and second day it feels like, ooh, it doesn't feel like eFootball. But then the third day it feels like doesn't even feel like anything has changed. It's just faster. But then the main thing is for me, it's response. It is more responsive, or maybe it's just fast. It kind of overrides all the problem. That's why it makes it more responsive. Time will tell. And obviously, the more I play, I'll update you guys with what I think about the gameplay, about the patch, and more details. Dropping some. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what have I missed. If you have any question, comment down below here on a live stream on Twitch, Twitter. Appreciate you dropping by. Till next time.